Axel and Murph, get out of here.
Who was late?
Got Thanos snapped.
That's tough. All right, well, we're getting snapped out of here. Looks like ESAM's back on stage.
All right, ESAM.
So it's going to be...
If you can hear me, can I see the ices? I got a request. It's like the Tweak apology form. The ESAM request form. Can I get ice climbers?
That apology form was so freaking funny.
So funny.
Because like it's just a meme from like the NBA when like you say a player's washed.
Yeah.
It comes out and drops like 45 and 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take that apology form.
It's funny too because if you know Tweak personally, he loves NBA. Like he'll watch NBA TikToks.
Oh,
he's super,
of course. Yeah,
he's super into
That's
basketball.
one of the things me and Tweak talk about all the time is NBA.
Yeah. Who wins the RPS though? We can't see it.
That's the real question.
Oh, dang. ESAM started off with the L.
That's tough.
All right, so if you guys are just joining us, we are here at Dreamhack Atlanta. Super Smash Brothers singles pool. We're trucking along. We've gotten so many fantastic matches. We've seen some, off-meta characters, and we've also seen some on-meta characters as well. ESAM making his way second time here. Might be the match to get out of this pool, if I'm predicting. So we might be in that round 3, round 4 of the winners bracket.
I thought this got to be round
4 out of 4.
Well, we'll find out momentarily.
Yeah.
Regardless.
And it looks like it'll be ESAM versus Dusk.
Yeah, we just saw Dusk, the absolute crowd sensation, taking care of business.
All right, so this is actually ESAM not messing around. So if you don't know, ESAM has a issue with Game & Watch. Not the best track record versus Meister. Is a rough matchup for Pikachu, and ESAM bringing out the Brawler here, not just for a flex, but I think this is the actual tournament lineup for Game & Watch here for ESAM, and I like it. Brawler is a character that can get a good amount of damage. When you're fighting against Game & Watch, you want value off your grabs because the character plays so much in shield because you're one of the best characters out of shield, right?
Absolutely.
So you want something to threaten Game & Watch out of that shield and be like, hey, you can't just stay in shield and be safe. I can grab you, I can get a lot of return off of that.
Yeah, we know Dusk, man. I mean, we already saw Dusk competing early on, won a very clutch Game 3 set.
The crowd popping off.
Yeah, they were going crazy for that one, and for good reason. So he's already having a really hot start here against ESAM's Brawler. And that's the thing, too, man. Like, when you have the crowd behind you, too, it's just that extra layer of just hype.
Yeah, if you
really
think the
can
crowd
help facilitate some really good moments.
You think the crowd was getting rowdy for Dusk's last set? Well, think if Dusk goes ahead and gets the lead here on ESAM, that crowd is going to go wild. And I'm already hearing the faint chants kind of amping up here.
Oh, they won it. Oh, there you go. Wow, okay.
And the crowd backing their boy up. Dusk here against Panda's very own ESAM, already down a stock. This is quite a turn.
Look at this crowd just going crazy for this boy Dusk. Where the Pandas at, man? Can we get some cheering for ESAM? TK, Vicky, are you in the building?
Where are you at?
Put up the flare, man.
ESAM needs backup immediately.
We need some help. Oh, there we go. Nice follow-up for ESAM. Okay.
And where'd the setup start? It was from the down throw, like we mentioned earlier, right? So you want to have that value. And look at all this damage. These combo starters, trying to get the jab block here, but that meaty nair, just getting the whip punish on that up smash here. And look at this, ESAM bringing it all the way back.
Nice.
Oh, tries to get the
little overzealous on that, but he's smart because he can just drift back to the ledge. So ESAM has definitely done a good job corralling Dusk here. Getting pretty far ahead, but look at this, man. This is ESAM has been putting on. He's been dominating these last 30 seconds, almost untouched up to that point.
Okay, not going to get the follow-up. ESAM trying to get the kick that's so unsafe on block, but no punish coming out from Dusk. And now Dusk on the ledge tries to get the reflect on the shot put, but the forward air is going to close out that second stock, and now Dusk still remaining in the lead here.
Dusk looking really strong at the moment.
Oh, no, double jump.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my goodness.
That was a hard stopper. You got to be careful there.
Great on ESAM for not doing any panic option like an air dodge or a mash or anything like that. Just immediately understanding the situation, going into the up B, but you're going to need a little bit more than that. You got to take the second stock to make it even a reality go ahead and take this game number 1. Dusk looking so proficient in this matchup.
Really smart, too, sending those shot puts back at ESAM. Ooh, okay. Able to catch that stock. There we go. Deep breath. Here we go. Dusk, clearly the crowd favorite right now against the certified pro ESAM. Who is going to take this first game?
And honestly, ESAM not rolling the best dice here for this matchup. Again, Game & Watch, a matchup that has haunted ESAM in his professional career throughout multiple titles, Smash 4 and Ultimate.
Oh, good catch on that one. Oh my goodness, it is kind of knowing those recovery routes of ESAM and having them scouted out.
Here's the grab, watch the up B, but Dusk having the DI. Sour Nair into the up smash, still not gonna be enough. ESAM charging, but gonna clash here. Okay.
Okay, ESAM pulling out all the stops. One time for the one time. ESAM able to snatch that victory. Shot put goes the distance, and so does Game & Watch into the blast zone.
All right, Dusk looking a little confused, a little tight, if you will, on that shot put. I don't know if Dusk dropped the down smash. I don't think so. That might have gone up and over the bucket. Immaculate spacing from ESAM?
Oh, I mean, when you play with the box, baby, precision is everything.
You got to hold that. All right. ESAM hovered. He's teasing a little bit with the with the Ice Climbers. But Ice Climber, another character that has high return on the grab. But it looks like ESAM switching to the Pikachu.
That is actually crazy.
Wow.
That's unfortunate because it's like the fact that it just kind of like evaded the bucket essentially is like,
you know what tough. I will say, ESAM, knowing the situation, there's so much players that's like, well, I won with Brawler there, so I stay, right?
Yeah.
ESAM knowing, okay, I got a little stroke of luck there, right? Got the shock put, kind of weird he had the reflector out. I was still able to kind of poke the head for Game & Watch. I've never seen anything like that. But ESAM noticing the situation, being like, all right, I'm just going to switch to my best character. Got lucky, I was able to get the W, but I don't know if that's going to happen again, right?
I think going Pikachu for this second game is definitely worth it. Because at the very least, okay, if you do lose here, you can kind of at least, with the counter pick, assess the situation. Like.
And just because Meister is very good at the Pikachu matchup doesn't mean every other Game & Watch is, right?
Exactly. There are a lot of good Game & Watches out there for sure. Just gotta roll the dice and see who you're up against. Obviously, Dusk, though, just a good, efficient player regardless of any of that. Dude just gets it. He's keeping up. He's keeping up plenty fine with ESAM right now, but that lightweight is not going to do him any favors. That forward smash catching him off of the ledge, Charles. Yikes.
Yeah, and the back air still going to make it back on the stage as ESAM. The Nair into the forward tilt. And honestly, great stuff to ESAM catching that normal getup. I mentioned earlier that it's so hard to react to normal getup, but ESAM just went ahead and threw out that gas, right?
Yeah.
Was able to charge that forward smash on the tail end there, hit that really meaty hitbox, and just kind of was able to time that and get it right. Oh, try to set up for the Thunder, but great DI coming out from Dusk. ESAM is able to, if you get the DI in, which some players go ahead and do because they want to go towards the stage, they don't want to get edge guarded anymore, right? So it's almost instinctual DI. That up air can connect into the Thunder Spike, and it's so powerful. Down air going to connect, no tech chase, but catching the jump here with the forward air. ESAM on the hunt, off stage, back air barely missing.
All right, 178. These are not percentages you tend to see Pikachu living at. And for Game & Watch, that's got to be a nightmare.
Okay, this bucket going to prevent ESAM from going for some of these Thunder follow-ups after the down throw, after these up airs, right? And that meaty hitbox is going to prevent the quick attack, and that's one thing you always want to have against Pikachu. If you have really strong, meaty hitboxes, you can really go ahead and contest quick attack, one of Pikachu's strongest tools, if not one of the strongest tools in the entire game.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I love that. Just use the Thunder to just break out of the combo.
Yeah, Thunder's such a great combo breaker. Comes out immediately. Doesn't look like it, but Pikachu calls the Thunder immediately. So sometimes can call and just prevent, maybe take a hit, but then the Thunder comes in a little bit later and saves Pikachu from that combo like that. Such a great combo breaking move here. Oh, you're going to miss the tech. That is going to be your stock there. Up smash, and ESAM with the confidence, with the taunt.
You see it too, man. He just said, oh, no tech, no problem.
Ooh, I love this combo route on the floaty here.
Oh, no. Game & Watch knows some escape routes himself with that up B.
Yeah, speaking of combo breakers.
Yeah, they can both break each other's combos.
Oh, man. And right now, ESAM is operating so well. And that's one thing if you're a player that plays an aggressive combo character, knowing how to weave in and out against some of these combo breaker characters like Game & Watch, or some of these floaty characters like Game & Watch, it's something that I very much appreciate because it's so hard to do. ESAM doing a fantastic job at that. Going to close out this game. Wow, the quick attack is going to go through it, not pulling the trigger soon enough on that up smash. Okay, a little bit of eruption from the crowd here. ESAM was able to silence them almost the entire time this game number 2, but Dusk going to have some kind of last hope here. Maybe tech on the upbeat.
Saying, man, don't get too comfortable. You got to finish this one off. Is it going to be enough? It will. No shot. Game & Watch able to survive that, and ESAM taking it 2-0, narrowly scraping by game number 1 with the Mii Brawler, but game 2, the Pikachu serving him well in a convincing win.
Yeah, Dusk really needed that game number 1 win.
Yeah.
Had the lead in the entire time, but that shock put just barely going over the bucket. Like I said, I've never seen that. Game & Watch has such a small frame. I didn't know the bucket reflector didn't cover the entire body there, so just barely peeking above the bucket and gonna go ahead. And that was probably the biggest moment of the set. And of course, ESAM bringing out the Pikachu later on in game number 2. Dusk not going to be able to get acclimated quite as fast. Not going to be able to bring it to a game number 3. Congrats, though, to ESAM kind of conquering one of the demons in terms of character matchups. And, I mean, ESAM has always ran into troubles with Game & Watch, but able to prevail through here in these pools against, well, I mean, Dusk, a very proficient Game & Watch.
I mean, it's just a good feeling in general to just be able to see a W go on the board like that, right? That's, you know, got to be very encouraging and stuff like that. So kudos to him handling business. Much needed W, I'm sure, and it looked good.